everybody. Thank you for joining us today for our engaging discussion on all things SB721. I'm Helen, and this is David with One Structural and our division, Balcony 1. We have two special guests here with us today, Derek and Jared Carpel, attorneys, property managers, and insurance experts, here to tell you everything you need to know about the balcony bills. So good morning, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to be here.
Jared, can you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So Jared Carpel, I'm a real estate lawyer and founder and CEO of KIG Property Management. We also have a construction wing that handles the maintenance repair on the properties that we own and manage, called Fixology. We've been in business for about 17 years, and we handle really all the management of multifamily residential properties, primarily in Los Angeles.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So can you start please by telling us a little bit more about SB721, why everybody has to do it, and how this kind of pertains to all of your property management clients?
Sure, thank you. Yeah. So I'm sure we all recall back in 2015 in Berkeley, a bunch of students were on a balcony and it ultimately collapsed, resulting in like 7 deaths and numerous injuries. So in response to that, the legislature of California, signed by the governor, passed SB 721, which requires all owners of and managers of properties 3 units or more with 6 feet or more higher of exterior elevated elements. So we're talking about stairways, balconies, decks that are 6 feet and higher, that are exterior, have to be inspected by January 1st, 2026. So what's really important to know is if you have a property here in California, whether or not you have to comply with this law or not. So let's be clear, if it's a single family home, you do not have to comply. If it's a duplex, you do not have to comply. We're only talking about 3 units or more. Furthermore, if you don't have balconies, decks, and stairways, you do not have to comply. If you do have those things and they're made of wood, you have to comply. If they're made out of metal or concrete, you do not have to comply. So it's very, very critical that we want to make sure as KIG Property Management that our clients are aware of the risks associated with failure to comply.
Once you get the report, you've got 120 days to apply for a permit. And once the permit is issued, you've got 120 days to comply, to perform the repair.
Why this matters, right? I always think about kind of why this matters other than just complying with the law. Obviously you want to comply with the law, there's no doubt about that. But I think also there's a humanitarian piece to this, right? You want to make sure
so, yes.
we have the ability as property owners, we have a duty in California to act reasonably with regards to the health and safety and protecting our tenants. And this just goes to that piece, right? And making sure that our tenants are safe. So, so from an ethical standpoint, that's really critical. From a duty of owning property in California, that's really critical. Also, failure to comply can bring, if there's certainly non-compliance, you can actually be personally liable for your failure to comply, meaning damages. And that means that you can be liable not only just your property, but say your property is held in LLC, the law can pierce the corporate veil and actually go after your personal assets.
So I know we've talked about the importance of compliance, and I know we'll continue to talk about that, but I really just want to quickly talk about how non-compliance can affect coverage. So denied claims due to negligence or unpermitted structures is going to happen. Skipping SB 721 inspections or ignoring repairs that are needed really are going to give insurers a clear path to denying any kind of claim. It's one of the strongest defenses that they have. And it's going to hold up in court. You know, we're all former lawyers here, and we know that will absolutely hold up in court. Non-compliance is also going to increase premiums or just have non-renewals altogether. We already have enough problems in California with increased premiums. I mean, everyone I speak to right now, I mean, just increased premiums everywhere. If you're not complying with SB 721, first of all, you're not going to get any sort of coverage. But even if you do it sort of shoddily, your renewals, your premiums are just going to skyrocket. So because even if nothing has happened yet, non-compliance puts you in a high-risk category, and underwriters may raise your rate sharply or, again, decide not to renew your policy at all. going back to earlier talking about the importance of kind of maintaining documentation, carriers may request inspection reports and proof of repairs, okay? And this is why, you know,
we've seen that.
I've seen your reports and I see how thorough they are, and we've seen in the reports that you guys have together. It's so helpful for carriers to see.
So top
recommendations from an insurance perspective, I've already kind of talked about them a little bit, but definitely keep a compliance calendar. You should already have on your calendar right now, January 1st, 2026. I mean, by that point, it's already too late, but keep a calendar to track inspections, repair deadlines, and report submissions so that nothing slips through the cracks.
No, this is great. Thank you for that information. And I think what a lot of our viewers may not realize, and what some of our clients always ask us too, they're always waiting for a notice or letter from the city
It's not
regarding
coming.
compliance. That may not come, but guess who will potentially send you something or knock on your door? Your insurance carrier will. So
Or the mortgage broker will,
The mortgage
when it comes
broker.
time to sell the property.
exactly, which we get a lot of calls
Yes.
for, you know, so there's so many other entities that are relying on this information, relying on your diligence and responsibility to get this done, protect your asset, protect your owners, protect your tenants. We're an engineering firm. David is a licensed attorney, in case you guys didn't realize that yet. A licensed general contractor, licensed plumber, licensed painter. I'm the director of sales and development, and we're here to assist with the steps needed. So basically where balcony one can come in, I mean, step one is basically just getting your inspection done, as we already went over. But some of the stuff that we look for during this inspection and what's required, again, exterior elevated elements. This isn't just a balcony bill, it is balconies,
Yeah,
decks,
that's a misnomer,
walkways.
right, Helen?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. And it applies to everything that's on the exterior of your building. Some companies like to say if somebody can fall off of it, you need to get it inspected. Well, wow, thank you guys so much. That was a lot of really helpful information
Very helpful.
that I
Yes,
think
thanks.
can help all of our clients basically with following this bill, the needs, and whatever else their multifamily property may need. So if anybody needs to get a hold of you guys, can you please let us know how they can reach you?
Yeah, sure. For KIG Property Management, at www.kigpm.com, 888-270-4452. 888-270-4452.
All right, great. Thank you guys again. Yeah, if anyone needs any insurance information or how to approach this topic or any other topic, making sure that you're appropriately covered, go to carpelinsurance.com. That's K-A-R-P as in Peter, E-L, so carpelinsurance.com. Or give us a call at 855-5-CARPEL. That's again K-A-R-P-E-L. And we're happy to chat and review your policies with you.
Yeah, thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you again for having us.
Yeah, thank you for the bagels. We appreciate it.
Sorry we didn't bring enough for everybody
I
else.
know, it's really good. And everyone in the office loves it. So allegedly they.
And just, for all of our viewers, especially if you're multifamily property owners, there are a lot to look out for basically on more requirements. I know it's not the best news, but one of the biggest ones that's been around in California, as well as new cities requiring it, is soft story seismic retrofitting, which our division Retrofit 1 also specializes in. So if you have a property in Burbank, that's a brand new ordinance. Long Beach and Torrance are coming soon, and it's already required in other Los Angeles counties and other areas throughout Southern California. So if you need to reach us for any of those needs, you can reach us at 1-844-72-BUILD or 323-BALCONY. I'll also, down below will be our email addresses in case you need to reach us there. So thanks again. We're Helen and David with One Structural and our division Balcony 1. And we're here with Derek and Jared Carpel, property managers, attorneys, and insurance experts for all of your multifamily needs. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.